Hey everybody, this is Wyatt. Lately I've been reading a lot of the Witcher comic book as well as watching the TV show on Netflix, and it inspired me to make a Lego diorama based on some of the characters and the world that it creates. So to start things out, I found this small Geralt of Rivia Lego figurine that I created out of a few hodgepodge pieces. Of course he needs his horse, Roach. I found this really cool gemstone looking thing, that could be a centerpiece, as well as the skeleton with a crown on, he'll be our dead king. And these two snake dudes are going to be our villains for the build. So we've got our ensemble, and next I need kind of the inspiration for what I'll go with. This is a thing that my little brother built. I was really inspired by the texture on it, so I'm going to use that. Get a small layout. I figured we'll use a stage as our centerpiece, and on top of this stage I'm actually building a throne, so we're going to make it into a throne room. Adding some more decorative wood trim to the side as well as a few torches to make it look medieval. This is a window pane that I'm going to build. You'll notice that I didn't use Lego um, bricks for some of it, which ended up with a small gap that I had to search a whole bucket through to fill. There's the window. I'm going to fill that with some stained glass pieces and make it look very nice, like a cathedral almost. There's the first panel, and then the other two to go with it. So next I worked on a piece of wall tapestry, kind of a wrinkled old banner that I think might go up on the wall behind or next to the throne. Adding some textured tiles to the floor just to make it look kind of like I don't know, a stone floor that you might find. With the wall finished, I'm adding a back piece, so there's my base plate that I'll build on top of. I found these cool arched pieces that I thought might make a nice topping to the throne room. You'll see that there. A nice small detail just to add a little character. There's my tapestry that I built earlier, and I couldn't help myself but add these figurines in just to get a feel for the scene. So the dead king's on the throne. Geralt is fighting these two snake dudes for the gem piece. I think it's looking pretty good. It really benefits from some vegetation growing on the walls, like vines, buckets in the corner. It really makes the set feel old and kind of like a ruined castle throne room, which was the whole ambiance I was going for. I just busted out these little LED wire lights and made a whole big mess of my desk with them. But we're going to use them to actually add some ambiance and some flair to the set. I've got my photography set up here. The completed dioramas there. With my camera, I can actually use a software on my computer to adjust settings and take a look at what the final photo will be after I take it on my laptop. Very helpful for animating. Kind of overkill for this build though. I didn't really need it, but hey, if you've got nice equipment, why not use it? So let's turn off the lights, and then we'll keep the shades closed in my room, and we'll get a feel for how this will look in the final shot. Some very nice blue, some orange lights there, so looking pretty good. Next, all there is to do is take some photos, and then after I've taken the photos, I'm going to crop them and adjust them, add special effects just to make it look really special and kind of like a more professional photo shoot. So sticking to the rule of thirds, getting my characters lined up nicely, and here are some of the final shots that we can take a look at. This one was just a good overall look of the scene with all the lights, a close-up of Geralt and the snakes, without the characters, just the king. This one was really nice. I like the focus on the king. Could use that as a background for something. Same with this one. I think the stained glass really turned out quite nice. And so I added some special effects just to make it really pop. Some magic and some candles in the background. These are all free. They came with my laptop on a kind of like a cheap video editor software. I've been playing around with it before, but this is the first time that I've actually done some high quality work with it, and I'm quite proud with how it turned out. So, I don't know, you could put a music track to this and create your own ambiance. I think it turned out really well. A good use of my weekend, for sure. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more stuff. I'm hoping to keep doing this. It was a lot of fun.